Naturally, I don't call people out. Because when you call people out, chances are they will find a way to misrepresent what you presented. Some of them will start to call you name, Nibugole cloud chaser.
Ugezu, Ugezu, has always been outspoken. This is a man that will not accept any shenanigans or any monkey business or foolishness that Edochie is into. Time to that number, this Edochie went to Ugezu in the hope that Ugezu will help in speaking to Mary. Like, look, I know you are a man that I can as well say you're a custodian of culture and tradition. You say that you cannot embrace the God of the West. That's what Ugezu is all about. Like, I can't. You are a man who understands culture. Can you help me channel all of this towards making Mary understand that polygamy is what I want, and all of those things that we've discussed in the past. Like, can you help me? And the man had gone ahead to let Edochie realize that he would have helped to sort this out alongside his father, or let's say as a neutral person. But he cannot because of the complexity surrounding it. First, he said, you did not make use. I know you've made mistakes, that's why you are here. But you didn't make use of the rules, the set rules that governs this culture and tradition. There are set rules that govern our culture. You didn't take advantage of it. Rather, you decided to do some of these modernized, vagabond, bastard character. You exhibited this. You went ahead to do what you needed to do behind the scene. Why didn't you inform? Is it that she is going to disrupt the marriage that you wanted to do? Then, if you feel if she has evidence, she might use that against you. It means that you have also thought about it, that there is a possibility, a huge possibility of bigamy. So, since you've thought about it, why didn't you pause? Why didn't you pause? Reach out to Mary, conduct all that needs to be conducted. If it is family, whatever, or you yourself, why didn't you go ahead and process this? You refused to do that. Rather, you felt, okay, let me secretly do what I need to do. Let's say you even went ahead to secretly do what you did with that woman, Judy. Did you quickly, ASAP, rush down to Mary, speak to her, and sort things out? Rather, you sat down with Judy Austin wherever you were, and then, because a blog was going to put out whatever thing about you, you quickly jumped out and you did what you did. You started writing trash, tagging your wife, announcing a baby. Who does that? That's foolishness. It is not supposed to be. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know how all of this started. You know how it all started. Edochie is a funny man. He's a funny man. He's a funny man. Well, this is what prompted Ugezu to say this. And I'm going to read it out. Once you hear them say, I am sorry. I don't know what came over me. Please forgive me. It will not happen again. Be very careful. From then, if your spirit leads you to forgive. In most established cases, what will happen next will be worse. Offenders will always offend. Listen to your spirit always. Now, I'm not saying that people cannot misstep. People can misstep. People can make mistakes. People can do things that they were not thinking, that they things can happen. That's the point. But when these things happen, when they do happen, you have to go with your intuition. You have to flow with your spirit man or spirit woman and see within you, how do you connect it? I'm not talking about unforgiveness yet, because there are times that people they offend you. You don't want to really forgive them. You have this grudge that you keep inside of you, and you continue with the grudges here and there. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking of unforgiveness. I'm not talking about holding on to something, but there are certain kinds of things that are done that you know within you, this person, even if forgiving, I have to distance myself. I give you an example. If someone tries to poi you and they put something in your food, you drink, you ate, and luckily for you, you escaped. Maybe you had some way or ways of getting out of what they did and you escaped it. They begged you, you forgive them. Will you trust them? Will you go and eat or drink? Will you do that? That's what I'm talking about. Also, someone tries to poi you, and luckily for you, you found out before you consumed it. And having found out, they started apologizing. I'm sorry, it was not intended. It was the work of the devil. Lucifer used me. Devil used me. Okay. You said to yourself, I forgive you. And you told them too, I forgive you. Will you still trust that person if they offer you food? Forgiveness does not mean you should continue or condone. You have simply said, I am not going to treat you, meaning I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to use the evil that you have poured out on me. I'm not going to pay back. That is what forgiveness means. Not paying somebody back. You offended me. You tried to take me out. You did this. I forgive you. It's okay. I forgive you. I'm not going to try to do the same to you. I'm not going to try to send people to beat you up. I'm not going to try to hurt you directly. I'm not going to try to put something in your food too or in your drink. But I have the right to make sure that mistakes like this does not happen again, because I don't know, I might not be able to survive it. And because I am responsible for myself and my safety, I'm in charge of myself, I should be able to make this decision. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, you agree to that. That it's not as if it's not good to forgive people. You can forgive, but then you have to be careful, so you don't end up where you don't want to end up in. So basically, that is just what I can get from what Ugezu is saying here. And this man is known to drop nuggets every now and then. Edochie ran away from Ugezu upon realization that the man is not willing to do what he wants. And what is this thing? But I'm even wondering, how is it even possible? How can Ugezu now force Mary to do what Mary does not want to do? Even if Ugezu is Mary's elder brother, are they going to live the life? Are they going to be in that polygamy? Edochie is making it clear. Edochie is not saying, I have sinned or I have done something that I should not do, and it is what it is, but I need some kind of support here. Please support me. Support me. Support me in what I have done. Support me. I have sinned. Support me. Okay, let's say he does not want to make it appear like he's sin, and he feels like I'm a man. I have the right. If I choose to, I can do this. I can do that, regardless of the kind of marriage, the type of kind or whatever marriage covenant or oath or whatever that I got into with Mary. I have them. It's okay. But what about rules of engagement? Is that how things are done? Nobody does things like that. You have to apply wisdom to whatever you want to do as a person. So because Ugezu advised him, spoke to him about this continuously, it kind of made Edochie feel like Ugezu is my enemy. Same way he blocked people. Others that were telling him the right way to go about it, like, okay, you know what, man, do better. This is not how to go. Do better. And there are certain things that comes to people like as a root shock. I mean, the kind of shock it gives to you, like, what? I was not expecting this, particularly if that woman is financially supporting that man, covering up everything. So the man is like, hold on a second, I have done this. And the woman is like, wait, hold on a second too. I mean, I supported you, I covered you, I wiped off your shame. Why will you do this? And not just do this, you now announced it on the internet. So it means that you have taken me for granted. And I think that's exactly what happened. Edochie took Mary for granted. If not, why will you announce polygamy on the internet? Because she confirmed it. She said, I'm just getting to know about this for the first time.